Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Rose Tarocle. Today we'll be doing your reading for the month of April 2020. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And since this is a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%, okay? If this is the case, please do not hesitate to watch the videos for your moon, rising and Venus signs to get a better picture of what the universe is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Before we start, I would like to thank God, Source, the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light, all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light, for guiding me to finally share my gifts with you all. So if you like your videos, please do not hesitate to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So Pisces, let's get started. I've shuffled your cards. They're ready for a good read. Right, Pisces, give me a moment while I take a look at your cards. Right, so Pisces, let's take a look, shall we? So, coming into the reading, you're reflecting on your past. You're reflecting on not the past, you're reflecting on whatever went down in your recent past, right? So, it had to be with a relationship, because from what I can see here, it was a very stable, grounded relationship. This relationship may have given you quite a base. You know, it must have kept you quite balanced. Yeah, it was quite stable, balanced, nourishing. Yes. It was everything loving, and it was everything that you wanted and you could have dreamt of in your life, right? But something went down. Yeah, it's because of something that you had to release from within you. So there's internal conflict perhaps, yeah, inside of you that may have brought this relationship down, because it could have affected this relationship on levels you didn't even understand it did. You want to be back with this person. You want this person very much back in your life, because I can see this person has completely distanced themselves away from you. Yeah, you have to look at it from an outside point of view. So you have to look at the bigger picture of things. Yeah, you have to understand how it may have affected you, may have affected, or how they may have affected you, in what way. But whatever it was, somebody over here was not fair to the other person, and one person decided to distance themselves from you. Yes. Whoever the person was who distanced themselves from this toxic, it wasn't a toxic relationship. There was some kind of toxicity in between you two. Toxic energy. There was some kind of toxic energy in between you two. Not healthy at all. Yeah. And now you got to think about it. How are you going to correct that behavior? How are you going to make amends? How are you going to get your person back, right? You want this person back. You love them, and you really, really want them back in your life. And now you got to think about how you're going to make it happen. But darling, never forget to believe in miracles. Yes? Miracles, darling. Miracles. Yeah. There's always time for miracles when you least expect it. Yeah? You're waiting on this person. Yeah? Your imagination is running wild. You're probably thinking they're having fun with others. You're thinking they're mingling about with others, socializing with others, and leaving you in the dark. Your imagination is really running wild. Not true. This person is not doing any of these things. This is all that is running through your head in this time apart. Maybe you should reflect, since it's coming on your side, maybe you should reflect on the things that needs to change. Maybe there is some kind of behavioral tendencies that needs to change, and which you need to adjust within you in order for you both to come together. Maybe there's something you need to free yourself of. Maybe you're Piscean, so you should actually flow well, right? So I don't know what else you may have in your chart, but probably you may have jealous tendencies. Some people may have controlling tendencies, yes? Some people may have just polar opposite tendencies than your partner. You know what I mean? Because if your partner is craving for some kind of space, it means to say maybe you're coming on too much, right? So they are pulling back. Why? Because you may be so in love. You may, the way you show your love comes across as though you're controlling that person, because your love is so immense, right? So maybe you need to tone down a little bit, because you're scaring this person away. Okay? So the universe is asking you to look at the bigger picture. And it's time to free yourself of any kinds of this negative behavior, which could be really small but could be having a major impact on your relationship. So if you have any of these tendencies, because sometimes you like to harp on about the same topic, talk on about the same things, or maybe sometimes your partner wants to speak with you and you just dismiss them, saying you have no time, so they feel kind of blocked off in a way that you're portraying as though you're not interested in their life, and they may be thinking like, oh, if Pisces are not interested in my life, why on earth do I need to entertain them at all, right? Small things like this, small things that perhaps in your mind you think it's normal, but in your partner's mind in your partner's life it has an impact, right? So you have to think from a relationship point of view how you are impacting, or how your partner is impacting this relationship, in order to work on it and to come back together. Because I can see clearly here very much you love them. So if you love them, you are willing to put in the work, right? So you're putting your intention out in... I was just carrying on with the reading. I'll get the clarifiers out. So, yes, you're going to stick to your views with regards to this relationship. You're not willing to give up on this relationship at all. So, you're making your intention clear to the universe, and you're putting it out in the universe that you want to manifest this relationship back into your life. Yeah, your partner feels as though they've sacrificed a lot for you already without getting anything in return. Yeah, the recognition they wanted has not been received. You have not acknowledged them positively in your life. Perhaps you are very demanding. Perhaps you expected them to be a certain way and they complied, and then in the end they got fed up and told you to. You know what I mean? Or you told them to. Whatever, right? So, if that's the case, you'll need to work on your relationship by having a conversation where you can discuss if you can change or help each other to grow the way the other person wants you to. This separation is bringing you a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, and a lot of disdain, right? You're quite sorrowful over here. Yeah? You do not want to lose this relationship. You can't see yourself living without this person because you see so much potential moving forward. Yeah? You do not even want to see for any other possibilities, even if they present themselves to you, because you know for a fact that no one can compare to this kind of love that you've had. It must have had a real impact on you, yeah, this love. So why would you want to, or why would anyone want to, unless you're dealing with another Pisces? That's why I'm getting the energy jumping this side and that side. So why would anyone want to destroy such a relationship? It would be better to work on it, right? So, the universe says you and your loved ones are safe. And it's time for you to disconnect from the world. So, before we go there, let me clarify something. I want to ask the universe. Yeah. Perhaps it's time now for you to reflect a little bit and understand what's causing this upset, this disagreement between you and your partner, right? And because I see you're not spending time thinking about making the effort. In fact, you're spending time pushing things forward to make it happen with your partner. So you're not really reflecting and trying to change whatever may have gone wrong. And you want to speak with your partner. You're not going to give up on trying to get a hold of this person because you love them so much. Now, even the universe is telling you to take a step back. Retreat. Right? Why? Because perhaps you're coming too full on this person. Yeah, and that person is feeling a bit pressurized, is feeling a bit, you know what, get away from me kind of. They're going to have opposing energy to you. Because I think you're coming too domineering, yeah? You're being too pushy. Don't be so pushy. Take a step back, yeah? Rest, rejuvenate, reflect. It's very important. You and your loved ones are safe, yeah? There's nothing to worry about this person. This person is safe, yeah? The universe is going to keep your person safe for you. There's no need to be so possessive. You're coming on the borderline of being possessive, my darling, the way this reading is going. Right? So, you need to achieve your balance inside. You need to achieve emotional balance, mental balance, spiritual balance. What do I mean by this? So, because I think you could be a bit codependent. Sorry, it's getting a bit hot. I think you could be a bit codependent emotionally on people. So this is kind of pushing a partner away because they want you perhaps to be independent. Yeah, they want you to be your own person, but you're not understanding that. You're not able to understand that, and you're kind of coming a bit overbearing on your person. So use the stammer part to find that emotional balance, yeah, internally, a spiritual balance internally, mental balance. Learn to be with yourself, be happy with yourself, yeah. Your person is not going anywhere. Your person is right there, but they are giving you the space. You have to use it fruitfully. So they love you, but there are some behaviors in you that need to change, yes? Maybe you're coming across a bit too needy. That could lead towards codependency, which could lead towards further toxicity down the line in your relationship. Maybe it already did, yeah? And that's the reason perhaps your partner is giving you the space currently so that you could rest, reflect, and reminisce, rejuvenate, and everything else. Okay? So, talk about it. What you need to find. You need to find your balance, right? You need to learn to be your own, on your own, before you're able to get someone else in your life. Yeah, invite someone in your life. So it looks like you're not going to give up. You're still keeping an eye on them. Yeah, you're still keeping an eye on them, or somebody over here maybe playing mind games. Yeah, you're probably monitoring them on their media. Probably if you live nearby. Yeah, you're keeping an eye on their movements, yeah, with your friends or whatever. You want to know everything what they're doing. It's driving you insane. You can't live without them. Codependent. It's okay to be a bit codependent, but not so much. Yeah, it comes across as though you're stifling them, suffocating them. Don't do that. But whatever it is, darling, you're trying to manifest this person. Yeah, it could be a soulmate relationship. You are, whatever it is, you're trying to manifest this person into your life. And from what I can see, it will happen. The time you reach your equilibrium, the time you find the balance inside of you. Because if you're imbalanced inside, it shows in your actions. Yeah. So maybe you're doing things that's not normal, in the way like maybe you're being a bit too jumpy all the time, maybe you're being a bit too restless all the time, you know, and it's making your partner uncomfortable. Yeah. Maybe they like a person who's relaxed and who's chilled and who's, you know, like happy-go-lucky kind of, just normal. But perhaps you're coming across around your partner as a bit too jittery, or as a bit too restless, as a bit too nervous, you know, and that's kind of putting them off balance. And that's the reason perhaps you need to take a step back and re-evaluate yourself, okay? So that you can make the required amount of changes that needs to be made in your life. So, even the universe is saying, your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. So, if, for example, you want to be with this person, right, on a long-term basis, So work on yourself, yeah? Be practical about it. Be logical about it. Don't take it personally, yeah? It's not going to help you if you're going to take it personally. You'll just get, your ego will just get hurt and you'll just retaliate. So take this as a constructive criticism. It's for you, or if it's for your partner. Take it whichever way it resonates. So work on yourself, work on your life, keep yourself busy. Try and find the balance internally inside you. Okay, you have some kind of codependency going on here. Yeah, maybe you're a kind of person who cannot be on your own. You need people around you all the time, and perhaps that's why you're so attached to this person, because they may have felt suffocated around you. Yeah, you may have kind of like suffocated them in this relationship, so they decided to step back and give you the space to understand what you really are doing. You wouldn't like it, would you, if you're on somebody's throat all the time, you know? So same theory applies to both parties. Okay, so take a step back. There's some insecurities coming from your past. That's the reason you have this codependency issue with this partner of yours, because perhaps you're worried that this partner is going to leave you. But if you behave this way, of course they're going to leave you. Yeah, so let's face the facts and improve on yourself. Okay, so if the time has come to clear your energy. Okay, whatever previous behavior due to whatever situation may have cropped up, yeah, perhaps your previous partner may have liked you to have been like this. Yes, so maybe it's time to clear this kind of energy, because this person is quite free-spirited and they don't like to be, you know, doted upon all the time, and not doted upon, like, you know, suffocated all the time, right? So take a step back, chill out a little bit, breathe in, yeah, give this relationship the space it requires for both the parties to be able to breathe in this relationship space. Okay, and then you see, once you change your attitude, yeah, with gratitude, you will see the changes, and you will see your partner responding to you positively in your life. You need to change your attitude towards relationships. So, sorry, I will need to pick a few cards for you. So, before we go there, I'll pick some. Let's see what's the overall outcome. This hair is tickling my nose for quite a while. I've been trying to ignore it. I think it's one of my baby's fur. So, whatever, she's right there. She's fully trained, yeah. She's done the levels and everything, so she understands everything I say. Let's see the outcome of the relationship or the reading for the month of April 2020, Pisces. It's 23 minutes now. Cards are taking quite a while, aren't they? This is your outcome. The Empress. So if you follow everything if you understand, yeah, and digest whatever I've said to you in this reading, and you make a plan to better yourself, or to whoever needs to make a plan to better themselves over here does it, you will see the changes, yeah, and the positive changes that takes place in your life with your relationship. So once you start nurturing yourself, loving yourself, giving to yourself, understanding yourself, yes, practicing whatever is good for you and your relationship moving forward. You will see a positive outcome with you and your partner. You all are going to come. I don't see you all separating. I just see you all having this time apart in order for you to grow. Okay? In order for you to grow, and positively. It's a positive thing. Perhaps before in your life you may have not had this kind of space, so it's kind of confusing you because you don't know how to manage this situation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with another Pisces, a Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, or Gemini. Okay? So, let's see what's your soul journey advice. Acceptance. Acceptance. That's what you have received. Says here, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay? Say this the last thing before you go to bed, and the first thing you wake up in the morning. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Let's see what Archangel Michael has for you. Archangel Michael says, write about your thoughts and feelings. Please say this prayer with me to Archangel Michael. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom, so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So, my darling Pisces, I hope this reading resonated with you for the month of April. It was quite deep. It was quite insightful. Yes? Perhaps somebody over here needs to change their point of view and accept the change. Yeah? And if you cannot change anything around you, I think it's time for you to accept that as well. Okay? So, my darling Pisces, I thank you for tuning in for your reading today. Until next time, I love you. Take care and God bless.